Okay, so habits. What are habits, or what is habits? Somebody want to answer? What is habits? What? Okay, Sobi, let's hear from you. What is habits?
A habit is something that you do like on a daily basis.
Okay, something you do on a daily basis. Beautiful. Yes, Excel. Okay, what is habits?
A habit is something that you you start to develop because your brain gets used to like your brain gets used to when you do it. So you start to repeat it over and over again.
Repeated action. Okay. Jide, have you typed something, or you want to type? What is habits? Okay, Jide says he says he's typing. Okay, we're waiting for you. We want to hear from everyone. What is habits? Okay, while Jide is still typing, Chichi, do you think this is an important topic? What do you think about habits? Do you think it's an important thing to learn?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to give us at least one reason why you think it's important?
Habits are important because there's a difference between good habits and bad habits. You have to learn how to stop your bad habits.
Okay, Chichi said we've learned about the power of extra. Chichi, can you tell us one, or just tell us something about, as if you're going to teach us in less than 5 seconds? Tell us about the power of extra.
So extra means like going beyond what is like required or what is expected of you, and the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is the word extra. And when you are extra, extra things come back to you.
And who said that? Somebody made that quote last time.
Jide.
Powerful. So you see how quotes are formed. Okay, Jide made that quote, so we can always attribute it to him. Okay, that's how people, when you hear quotes, Abraham Lincoln said, that one said, it's just that's the way it's formed. Okay, so Jide has formed the quotes, and of course we always attribute that to him. So Jide, once again, we thank you for that quote. Okay, now this is what we are going to do in the next 2 weeks. All right, in the next 2 weeks, when we are having our class. All right, I'm not going to teach anything. I won't teach. Okay. Chichi, you're going to talk on the power of extra. You're going to teach it. You will teach the power of extra. Okay. You don't have to teach it the way I taught it. You don't have to say, let me get the hard notes or something. Just teach it as though I'm now your student. Okay. So Sobi, you're going to teach. Okay, Sobi, do you know any lazy person?
Yes.
From where? Okay, tell us about this lazy person.
Like one of my friends is very lazy, like especially during school work. Like for example, maybe if we're working together, I'll be doing my work and then I'll see she finishes very quick and I'd be surprised. I asked her how did she finish so fast? Can I see your work? And then she said she'll say sometimes she'll say I just guessed through most of them. I'll fix it with data or like what's it called? Or she would be like I'll fix it during correction or something. Or should just say, I'm just gonna skip this one and wait for my teacher to give me the answer. And she will never get it done.
And it's becoming a habit, or is already a habit for her, right? Already a habit. Where she teaches people how to be excellent in their behavior. So you can actually learn to be an excellent person by being cautious of your daily habits. Number one, habits are formed through repetition. Repetition, something you do, like you talked about it, something you do regularly, something you do constantly, something that you always do. Okay, it eventually becomes your habit. Habit is formed through your choices. Okay, The choices you make, poor choices, good choices, form your habits. Habits are formed from your actions. Beautiful. That's Jide are just written that habits are formed from your actions. Okay, your actions, when they are repetitive, they become your habits. Okay, but let's look at the bad habits that we must work on, that we must check ourselves, evaluate yourself. Which one am I doing right now that I need to begin to sieve out? Everything they're saying is just full of lies. It just lies, right? And so how do you want to have a conversation with a person like that? So number one, they become annoying. Number two, they are boring to be with. Number three, you can't trust them, right? So dishonesty it becomes a habit. To honestly, a lot of people have this. I caution myself, and that's the way to go, because I don't want to form that habit of neglecting all the other things that are important while scrolling online, checking. This one is laughing. Let me laugh, and then time. For some people, it's video games or whatever game, right? They're just playing that game. 10 hours they're playing game. Think of adding that 10 hours or 1 hour or 2 hours or whatever hour or whatever time to learning something valuable, to adding something valuable to your life. You see that you definitely are helping yourself and helping your future.